Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pirai'sAcademy. In this video, I am going to discuss about my problem solving journey. So before that, let me tell you about my current status on problem solving. So I have solved around 1200 problems in lead code, and my lead code contest rating is 1800 plus. Then I got 5 offer letters because of the strong problem solving skill. So these are the current status of mine. Now let me tell you the coding background I came from. Then let me continue with the problem solving. So at first, when I am studying in 6th standard, I studied in MKR INR Jalaj Memmal English medium school in Madurai. So there it is ICSE board. So in 6th standard, I have a computer science subject, separate subject. There I have learned about Q basics. So that's the first programming language I have learned. So it is so simple, but at that time it is difficult. So I learned about that and finished it. So when I reached the 8th standard, there is a programming language called C. So at that particular time, uh, the computer science teacher is Meenakshi Miss. So she taught everything well, and she started with the basic C concept like how to get input output and how to do with operators, what are operators, then conditional statements, then iterative statements, then jump statements, then functions, array, strings, pointer concept, structure concept, recursion function. So these and all she taught us when we are studying in the 8th standard itself. Okay, so she just gave us a strong foundation on the problem, strong foundation on the programming. So that's the starting point of my this problem solving skill. Okay, so this problem solving is actually started in a way like she gave us a 30 problems, concepts wise problems like palindrome, reverse the letters, and anagram, pangram, like that. So she just given us the ideas for all the things. Then we have solved the pattern programming, then small recursion problem like Fibonacci series. So she just taught us these all concepts in 8th standard, and she made us to just understand what is the logic behind that. Okay, so at that time it is very difficult to learn. We got many punishment because of the failing in exam and incomplete homeworks. So at that particular time we are very afraid of her. Okay, so whenever she comes into the class we are like, okay, so today we don't want to do any mistakes or else we'll be getting the punishment. Okay, like that we are just afraid and scared. So that scare and afraid made us to just understand the logic and made us to do a more problem solving. Okay, so this is the turning point. This is the, and it is the starting point also. Okay, so there are two turning points in my problem solving journey. So this is my first turning point. Okay, so she taught us very well about this, and she just punishes us for making us better way. Okay, so nowadays also she is teaching in the same school, but nowadays students are like, they are getting anger when she is just punishing them. Okay, but when we are studying we are just afraid of her. There is much more difference between afraid and much more difference between um, anger, right? So we are afraid of her because of the respect we have for her. Okay, so today's kids, they just shout out in the anger. So that's not a manner. Okay, so this is this, let us keep this aside, but this is the first foundation that is given by her. Okay, for the problem solving skill. Then when I reach 9th and 10th in ICSE, there is a programming language called Java. So in ICSE they will be splitting into computer science and commerce group. So I was divided into the computer science group. So there I have learned about the Java. So here in C, we just learnt about the basic coding. In Java, we learnt about the OOPS concept. We learnt up to the OOPS concept. So she thought about the OOPS concept everywhere. and she just assigned everyone with some particular assignment, like a mini project. For myself, she assigned a billing system. Okay, for supermarket, I want to do a billing system by using the oops. And a friend of mine, so they are assigned with airplane ticket counter. So there are plenty of problems she will be assigning us. It is all our real time problem. Okay, taxi booking system by using oops. So these and all she taught us, and she just made us to do those projects, okay, in 9 and 10. So these are the fundamentals we have learned in the 8, 9 and 10. Okay, then when I reached to 11th and 12th, I was studying in the same school, but there is no ICSE. I entered into the state board. Okay, so when I enter into a state board, there will be of only thing like a basic programming. Like in 11th standard, I saw about the basic C++. In 12th standard, I studied about the basic Python. Okay, in 12th it is like okay, because I studied about many libraries in Python. So in my 8th, 9th, 10, 11, 12 itself, I just saw problem solving, and I know C, C++, Java and Python in a basic level, not in a big manner, but in a basic level. But if I studied in the ISC for 11 and 12, it will be core Java. Okay, for me, it is okay to study in the state board like C++ and Python, because that is very helpful for switching the language. Okay, in my opinion, I just really enjoyed of studying the C++ and Python. Okay, and then when I reached to the college, okay, that was the first year. In first year, I completely wasted everything, every time. I completely wasted time. Okay, then in my second year, I started to realize, okay, I didn't even touch anything in my first year. So I just heard about the placements. Okay, so if I want to go get into the placement, what are the things I want to learn? So this is what the mindset of mine when I am in a second year. So at that particular time, I started to just go and search like what are the top 50 questions that are asked in the interview in on campus, like that. So I just searched about these. Then I came to know like there is a thing like problem solving. Okay, I don't know what is meant by problem solving at that time itself. Okay, so I just went there, and I just opened one problem, and I came to know, okay, problem solving means we are just solving a problem using the coding. So this is what I done in the 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard itself. So I just started with the top 50 problems like that. Then I didn't practice in any platform. I just practice in the online compilers or IDE. So like this only I practiced at first. Then when I just came to the fourth semester, I joined into special lab, and I studied in Pannariamman Institute of Technology. There the special lab are very famous, and it is very important also. Okay, so when I joined there is a ma'am called Nirmala Devi. So she just suggested me to just start with the problem solving using GUI platform and hacker rank. So she and me just go and practice many problems in the GUI and hacker rank. Okay, then one of my lab mate suggested me to just go and do some problems in lead code. Okay, so I started my journey in lead code. Then once I started the journey in the lead code, I just don't know how to solve the problems. I just go to the easy tab and solve the problems like very easy problems like palindrome, reverse the number, like that. So these and all the first problems that are solved by me. Okay, so this was the first journey of the problem solving in lead code. Okay, when I am doing this around the around the fourth semester half, there is a rumor like you want to be very good in development, and you don't need the DSA, you don't need the problem solving, you just can place by using the development skill like web development, app development or AI. But this is a rumor that is spreading all over in my college at that particular time. So I was very confused like whether I want to continue this problem solving or I want to entirely focus on the development, because the development is only important. This was a rumor they have spread. So at this time I was discussing with my friends, and a friend of mine named Selvarasi, so she told me like, hey, you are just good in problem solving, so why should you just go and switch to any other things, just go and do the problem solving itself. So this is the thing she told me, and I just continued with my problem solving at that particular time. Okay, so always remember this, there are many rumors will be spreading around your college. Okay, so don't worry about them, just go and focus on what you are doing now. Okay, like if you are doing anything wrong, just correct them. If you are doing a correct thing, just because of those rumors, don't leave that as it is. Okay, because I left that problem solving for 1 month. Okay, and I focused on development skills. Then I realized after she told me like problem solving is important, and she just took me like, hey, here in this company they are asking like this problem solving only. So when she told me like that, then only I understood that problem solving is the important thing rather than the development. Okay, so development is important, but for getting into the company, okay, problem solving is a main thing. Okay, I realized that and I understood that, then I just continued my problem solving journey at that particular time. Okay, so again I made a mistake, like I will be taking one easy problem, listen this carefully, I will be taking one easy problem and I will be solving it without knowing what is the category of that easy problem, what is the pattern I learned from that easy problem, nothing. I just chose one problem and I will be solving it without knowing the time complexity, without knowing the space complexity, whether it is an optimal solution or not. I just solve it, then I will be moving to the next problem. Okay, so this was the mistake I made at first. When I am going for a medium level problem, okay, I just failed at that particular time. So when I am thinking about my mistake, I just found out my mistake is I didn't recognize the pattern, I didn't recognize the methods, I didn't check whether it is the optimal solution or not. Okay, so at that particular time I just searched about how I am going to learn after this. So at first I just attended a lead code contest. In that I didn't solve any of the problems. Okay, 0 out of 4. So then I was so upset, and I just decided to, okay, from now I am going to learn this in a correct way, such a way that when I am attending this contest next time, I want to just solve at least one problem. So this was the thing that is in my mind. So I started to learn next time, okay, in a correct way. Like I'll be taking one method, like 2 pointers. I'll be taking that one method and I'll be solving all the easy problems and recognizing the patterns of those easy problems and checking whether there is any other optimal approach for that particular problem or not. Okay, then I'll be taking the greedy problem, then solving all the easy problem, recognizing the patterns. So similarly for the all particular topics, I just gone with the topics, I just gone with the patterns. So in next time when I attended the lead code contest, okay, in next time when I attended the lead code contest, when I'm reading the problem itself, I recognize the method, I recognize the pattern, I solved 2 questions. Okay, so at that time I felt very happy. Really, I felt very happy. Like there is a ranking is so high, but still I was able to solve two problems. Before that I only solved 0 problems. So now I able to solve 2 problems. So these are the motivations you will be getting. Okay, whenever you are starting with problem solving, many will be struggling to get the motivation, many will be solving problems and you will be just failing in that and gets demotivated and just switch from problem solving to development skill. Okay, I too failed many times, but I didn't give up that time. Okay, so I just gone with the flow. I just analyzed my mistakes, I just analyzed the patterns, then I just corrected them and I learned them. So this is my way. Okay, so at that particular time I just scheduled my sleeping time and the working time. Like in our college it is not necessary to go to the class. Okay, we can go to the library and learn something also useful. Okay, so my schedule will be, I'll be waking up at 8 a.m. I'll be just going to the library at 9:30 and I'll be learning problem solving up to 12:30 or 1. Then I'll be come again after lunch at 2 o'clock. Then I'll be going for another problem solving session up to 4 o'clock. Then I'll be going to hostel and I'll be sleeping. Then I'll be wake up at 8 o'clock. Then I'll be going for dinner. Then I'll be come back at 9 or 9:30, and I'll be starting my problem solving session again up to morning 3 or 4. Then I'll be again going for sleep. Then I'll be wake up at 8 o'clock. So my sleep schedule is like evening 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and morning 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So this is my sleep cycle. Apart from that, I'll be doing my college stuff and problem solving. So this is how I solved around 10 problems one day, 10 to 15 problems one day, and I spent around 12 hours to 14 hours, minimum 10 hours also. Minimum 10 hours I'll be spending for this particular thing, up to 14 hours I'll be spending on it. Okay, so this is how my schedule is, and I really don't have any interest in doing that problem solving, but still when I am submitting it and it is gets submitted, I'll be getting a happiness. For that particular happiness I am doing the problem solving. Okay, so that's the very important thing. I like to enjoy that achievement, that happiness. It is not big achievement, but still when I get submitted, that accepted word, I'm just very happy. Okay, so this is the main motivation that made me from zero to the top. Okay, and then in next time I just calculated why in the previous contest I able to attend only 2 questions. I just passed only for 2 questions. So I just recognized it. So the mistake I made that is I didn't learn about recursion and backtracking and DP, trees, graphs. So non-linear data structures. I didn't learn about non-linear data structure. So I started again and I learned about recursion and backtracking, then DP. Then this took me around 3 months, and however I just finished them, and in next contest I was able to attend 3 questions, and that hard question alone I cannot attend it because it is very hard for me. Okay, and importantly I am a slow learner basically, so I cannot able to understand all the things at the first go itself. That's the reason why I took so long to complete 10 problems and to analyze the patterns and recognize the mistakes. Okay, I am very slow learner, so that's the reason why I will be taking so long for one problem itself. Okay, so that's it. So next I just solved 3 problems in the contest. Then when I am entering into the hard question, I got placed in one company in my on-campus interview. So next of it I just started an event in the code circle club where I just taught peoples about this problem solving, about critical thinking, about puzzles. So these and all I just started to teach. Okay, so up to that I just went with the learning phase. After that I just went to the teaching phase. Okay, there my problem solving journey stopped. Okay, then after that I just solved the lead core contest, but learning phase is not as much as in my first second year and third year stage. Okay, learning phase is quite dropped once I got placed. Okay, next that's it. So this is my problem solving journey from my school days up to the college days. Okay, here the intensity, the very intensity years are my second year and third year college. So around these 2 years only I learned a lot about the problem solving. So when I am learning, so this I forgot to tell you, when I am learning about the recursion, this is very important. When I am learning about the recursion, I searched everywhere and I cannot understand how the recursion works itself. At that particular time I don't know, many of them are not posted a good video on the recursion. So I decided at that particular time, when I finished the recursion, when I completely understood the recursion, I will be posting a video on how we want to write the recursion. Okay, so I made that promise and I fulfilled that promise. Once I got placed, then I took video on the recursion, about recursion stack, recursion tree, and how the recursion works in a DFS manner. So these and all I made into a separate playlist, and I just posted in the YouTube channel. Okay, so this was the only promise I made when I am doing in a problem solving journey. That's it. So my advice to you is, when you are starting with your problem solving, don't get demotivated. Okay, because there is nothing to get demotivated. Okay, all will be doing mistakes, you will be correcting them once you are getting into the more and more problems. Okay, then the second thing is, always remember this: when you are starting with the problem solving, just go with the methods, not with the random problems. Just go with the methods, recognize the patterns. This will be more helpful once you are going for the new problems. If you can understand the patterns, recognize the patterns, then half of the headache will be over. Okay, so many will be doing this mistake at first phase. So please, I made this mistake, don't make this mistake by yourself. Okay, so there are plenty of playlists and algorithms are there in my YouTube channel. Just go on those things, and if you really understood those things, just go and watch those things. Okay, fine. So this is my entire problem solving journey, and I am really thanking my school teacher, that Meena Sims, because she has given me the strong foundation. That's where my problem solving journey started, my DSA journey started, my programming journey started. Okay, so that 8th standard is my important phase in my life. If I didn't got that particular teacher, I don't know whether I am this much good in my problem solving skill or not. Okay, so I'm very thankful for that particular stuff. Fine. So that's it. If you really like this video and this video is really helpful for you, just like this video and subscribe to my channel. And that's it. If you are really interested in the problem solving, just go and search in my YouTube channel. There are plenty of problem solving videos. Okay. Thank you.